Hello. So the great part about this is, since I haven't played it in a while already, I forget the controls. So this should be fun. What? Black clouds of strife are gathering. The thundering drums of war rumble across the land, and the whole kingdom awaits the next lightning bolt with bated breath. Not so the undaunted Sir Hinish, who decided to bolster morale with a regular tourney to keep his subjects fighting fit. I thought it said pit for there for a second, that's why it didn't make any sense. And distract them from the pervasive gloom. The tourney takes place every few days by the upper castle in Rete. All types of melee weapons are permitted, and the contest is open to combatants from all walks of life, even low-born, uneducated misfit like you. Young Sir Hans Capon will tell you all you need to know about it. I don't want to do this. But you've become better acquainted with him, that is. Okay, once you become better acquainted with it. Okay, goody, goody, goody. Alright. So. Take the torch from the table. If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding 1. But if you want to keep your left hand free, for example, to use a shield, it's better. Ooh, looks pretty. Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. Oops.
We should have fled to the woods. People are all wild.
We've really got such a big army, we might not even hold out.
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
That is the slowest lightning I ever seen. Inventory. Let's do quest log. What am I doing? Run. My hometown was attacked. Yeah, I got. Go to the battlements and talk to Captain Rabad. I'm guessing that is Rabad. Nope, that's Sir Dervish. Dervish. Nope, you're just a regular guard. Ah, there we go. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything.
Whoops.
Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Boy,
God be with you.
we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
I wonder if I could do this.
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
Or if I could use my second
What are you doing
tablet.
up so late, Divish?
to-
At your age, you
that
need a
does
good
the
night's
trick.
sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't
They're
leave
dead.
their corpses rotting in the street.
Still.
I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robard. Objective completed. You learn.
Men, tonight
Yeah,
we'll have
whatever that
triple
is.
patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
I said understood.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
I know.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch what they'll be.
Alrighty. Keep watch on the battlements. So... I'm just supposed to, like, watch here?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, if you have to wait for something, you can skip by pressing T. And watch out, though tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. So T. 1 hour. One, two, three, four, five. Not really sure how this works. Five. Do 6.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
I like how I don't have a weapon or armor. Yet they want me to be doing this.
Sweet Jesus. We're coming at the blood scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with it, Lord.
Objective started. Bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Talk to Sir Robert. Get a horse. Shizui.
God be with you.
I have to go to Skalitz. Why did Sigismund raid Skalitz? What is Sigismund after? What do you know about Cumans?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It has a strategic position and strong fortifications. He was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords to feed his troops from their granaries.
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Oh, here we go. Henry, if you're in my shoes, you'd do the same. I have to bury my parents. Ugh. That seems to be the best I have? I don't know.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Dang it.
May the Lord watch over you.
Does that mean I have to be a douche? And like steal a horse? Combat area?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Is there a traitor somewhere?
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye, Butterbar, the pond keeper, is your man. He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him.
Yeah, problem is I don't think I got any money. If I remember correctly.
I reckon we're in for a decent harvest. I'm not so sure about the vegetables, though.
How did I do that? Journal J. Get out of the castle. The threat of attacks is gone, and I have to get back to Skellets. It's my duty to bury my parents, only how can I do it? My lord forbids me to leave Telemann. I should take my horse. Skellets is a long way from here. Dang it! Do I have to be that guy? I bet you I need to talk to that lady, wherever that lady is. She'll square things away. In here? No. In here? No.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
I don't. Alright, let's get back to the castle and try to find that lady. Maybe she can help me get out of the castle without ruining everything for me. Okay. That's definitely the last thing I want to do is create issues with the crown or whatever these people are. Is that you? Is this you? I can't remember. Why are you sleeping?
God save. Can I help you with anything?
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
Aha.
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor and
Yeah.
if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
And now, I can actually get some armor to wear.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
Don't act like
In the
I'm
gate
stupid.
tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Need to do that more often.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
Nice.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Take care.
So. Let's go. Try to steal some armor. Dang it. Just give me some armor. I like that. Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's it say here for J? Get from the guardhouse above the gate. I need lock picks, that's for sure. I wonder if the trader's got some lock picks.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
Lockpick. Really? Dang. What do I got to sell? That's... Man. Your wealth. Oh, I got 50. Not... Okay. Accept. Check basket.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Pay. If I can get it down to 15? No. We'll do 16.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Dang it.
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
I'll go for that.
Now, hopefully, I can get into this stupid thing. Alright. Help. Lockpicking. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares, since they get worn with use and in the worst case can break. You start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. You will then see a diagram of a lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock mechanism. At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism, because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. Holy heck. How close is the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the How close you are to the sweet spot indicates by the size of the cursor. And it turns gold when you find it. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick, or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise, which can draw unwanted attention, and breaking it will cause an even louder snap. Dang. Okay, rotate lock. Well. No, that's not too bad. Okay. Now, let's go back to my area. Can I? No. Which is funny because inventory. Is that all I got? Neck chain. Body chainmail, so I don't got any bottom. Got that. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Whether it's worn or not. Am I not wearing that? What's the other one? Do. Mm. Here, we'll just do it like that. Red scarf. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. We want the, that one. But we technically still don't have anything to, like, block our face. Alright, so let's eat. Just a guard. Nothing to see here. Where'd you go? Now she's just hiding from me. Is that her down there? They all look alike. Yay.
My lady.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
I didn't recognize you at all. I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
All right. Horse. That's my horse. Mount. I like this one. Oh, I can't. You know what? Actually, before I do this, I should see about saving the game. Since I can rest here, should be able to. Crap. Crap. I screwed myself. Movement. Horse. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, well, with that being said, I think I'm going to go on a intermission. Okay. Load game. Let's try a couple other things. Journal. Inventory. Do I got anything? No, I do not got anything to do there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try to load. 2.1 hours, yes. This sucks. I hate when this happens in games. This is what throws me off to the point where I just don't want to play anymore. And then I put it down and I never pick it up because it glitches. Alright.
My respects to you.
But maybe now I can,
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lord.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Good, but
were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad. These.
So then, why do you think?
He was afraid of.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him each.
So
really?
Kuttenberg's...
Now you're starting.
I still got it wrong.
Where did these humans come from?
I don't, and believe me.
So Robard, I need to get...
What would you do then?
Alright, we're going to try to do the...
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravished by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back?
That didn't work, so I still got to do the whole nonsense. Luckily, this isn't a big deal. But it's still annoying. Just because I second-guessed myself. Because I wasn't sure about the whole saving process. Move it.
The Lord save you.
My lady.
Well, maybe my mind is...
You, my lady?
I fear something bigger and worse will...
Whoops.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle.
Why, for the love of...
My parents are lying in the mud of Skal.
That's terrible.
If I could just get past...
But...
Good thinking. And where can I get the arm?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower.
Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could...
That sounds reasonable. It's rather embarrassing.
How would you? This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
See, it says I got 25. Oh, you got 25 and you got 25. Okay.
Thank you, my lady.
That was tricky. It just quickly
God bless.
popped up there. time to get a lockpick.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Every time they say that, I think they're like annoyed with me.
Can we trade?
But then it's like, oh, be praised.
If you've got the coin, God be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
What do you say to this?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
That's a sum I can live with.
So it doesn't matter what. Alright. Jeez, Zoe. That's all kinds of confusing. Alright, now let's play it smart. Let's go in here. Close it. Let's get dressed, then go to sleep. If I can, if it lets me. Whoops. Armor. Sleep. 1 hour. Game saved. Yay. Get up. But I am hungry now. E. Oops. Inventory. Food. Eat. She's not here now. Well, that's convenient.
My lady.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
I didn't recognize you at all. I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
You don't even want to look at me. Alright. So now since we saved and all that crap, so close to. Let's mount up. Back the heck out of here.
Good day to you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
I need to get out of here.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
Hey, how's it going? Everything's doing alright. We're still getting used to this game. I had to just reload it because I got stuck. Let's see. I am an envoy of Sir Davish. You won't get in trouble. You're holding up Sir Davish's messenger. I'm going to try my mouth.
I'm wearing your colours, but I'm just a messenger. Sir Robard sent me to Rattay with important tidings.
Oh, all right.
Yes, yes.
May the Lord
I
watch
get to
over you.
keep my money. Flee the castle. She's Zooey. Yeah, so far it seems really cool. Granted, I haven't played since the last time you watched me, so. But so far from what I've seen, I'm actually really enjoying this. I like how it makes you feel like you're a part of the world and not just a player playing it inside something. I need to go down there. Let's check the map. I have no idea where I'm even at. Is this me? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I'm still expecting to die a lot. Oh. I wasn't sure what the heck she was doing in my bedroom. I wasn't sure if she was trying to get with me or not, but...
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
What? No. Yeah, now it hasn't been so long since I played this, I forgot the controls, so it should be fun. Where's my helmet? Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru. Alrighty. And for an indie game, I'm always surprised at some of the textures and stuff. Oh, great. Am I going to have to kill somebody already? Oh, yes, I will. Yeah, that's right. Let him go disarmed.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
So be it.
They're great dogs. Still confused about why I had to leave my horse. Yeah, it was sad, but surprisingly, I figured basically that was going to happen. I could see myself getting that sword way ahead of time. Hey, somebody's hanging.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh.
It's the charcoal burner.
Should have been doing this a long time ago. Ooh, pretzel. You got anything on you?
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Condition. Okay. Ooh. So get all the bandages. Ooh, that bread doesn't look good at all. I think I will leave it. Oh, whoops.
What's going on there?
Are you a bandit too?
Well, I
Yep.
never. The pig turns up willingly for the...
Yeah, that's right.
person! Hunda!
Ooh. Lake quarters. Sure. Okay. Some of these walkthroughs made it look a lot harder. Hey, cool. Fast travel. Oh, okay. I guess that bread's just gray. That one's 100%. I'm waiting for the dogs. Do you get other horses, do you know of, though? I imagine you would. I wonder if I can find my dead girlfriend. Or the other girl I was checking out her ass. Huh. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's not cool. No. I got a spring. Really? That wasn't even that far down. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one. Not sure if that's any good. Take it all. Yeah, we'll check it out. So, Inventory. Armor. How do you compare? Okay, that's how you do it. Sure if that really matters. Oh, so it doesn't matter, it's all the same. Oh well. Weapons, though, that matters. Melee weapon. What's this? Blunt. Oh, okay. But it doesn't look like it has anything different besides being more powerful in the blunt section. Where this one does have less slash. Damage, condition, weight. Okay, so this one's got for damage 61. Where's my sword though? Interesting. Or is it because it's a quest item? Yeah, it's a quest item. Okay, so it's got damage is 45, so this is better. Oh yeah, let's do the journal. Apply. Apply bandage. You are not bleeding. Okay. So how do I get rid of the injured? Oh well. Well, for being injured, I can move pretty good. Oh. This could be bad.
What's going on there? Hey! You're in the wrong place at the wrong
Yep.
time. Come here, lily liver.
That was a bad idea.
That's gonna cost you your life. You're dead.
Yep. Yeah. So don't go that way. No, I gotta get all that food and stuff. That's...
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, this time I killed him. can loot you. Perhaps the souls. Armor. Old boots. Defense. Swans. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be just about as alrighty. So I guess I'll eventually have to give up this sword no matter what.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burn.
Or if I should be going that way.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
There. It's your death.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Really?
I surrender! Have mercy on me!
Let him go disarmed.
You're not going anywhere armed. Leave your weapon on the ground and get lost.
I agree.
So we'll get that, get this little lady up here. I think it's a lady if I remember correctly. She has decent stuff on her. Both the hundreds. And then we'll go get that chest. And then we will try to find a different way. Let's definitely check armor. Oh, that's their armor. It's 5. Huh. Oh, 20. Okay. So it is better. Okay. But that's the nice thing right there. Oh, heck no, I died. So I'm going to have to try to find a different way. That's for sure. Oh, dang it. Armor, that's... So I got 5, and this has got 20. So that's vastly superior. And this is better. For shites and giggles. Okay, so I can't get that way. And I need to get, I believe, up there. This doesn't take me anywhere that I can see. So we're going to try the other way, where I saw that road. Let's see if that doesn't help me out. Yeah, this road right here. Let's see where this takes me. Yeah, because with this game, that's a death trap. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't even know there was DLC. Oh, great. Here we go.
What's that? What have we got here?
Ow.
Shit!
You're a tough one. You're very tough.
Stop!
Yeah, so far I definitely think it is, but luckily I got it for $25, so I'm not going to complain. Let me go disarmed.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right where it is.
So be it.
I'm still wondering if it's one of those things where if I keep on doing this, one of them will eventually go back, get some help, and then wipe the floor with me. Yeah. It's my bread. Yeah.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Quit your complaining. And like, you're alive and not dead. At least for right now.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
So you didn't actually get to find out yet? I imagine she would not be, because I imagine that would only delay the overall outcome.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Unless I do.
I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Let me guess, I gotta actually go physically find a shovel instead of just saying, hey, I found a shovel. Now they're buried. Where's the freaking dog? Definitely heard somebody. Which I imagine the dog has them penned up probably somewhere. Heck? Where are you?
Get away, you mutt!
I'll just slap him in the head with the shovel.
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Vishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went from me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I can't say you're looting corpses. I was looting corpses. I'll just say he's protecting his master.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
I want to bury my parents.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
What happened to Theresa?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill?
Oh, Teresa.
They fled,
Okay.
but humans visited her. They meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Have I disturbed your looting? Fuck you. Okay.
Could you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Yep.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty
I
to
think that's what it's
deliver
going
it
to end up being, yeah.
It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
Have I disturbed your looting?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
That's
And
right.
what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Hey, it actually worked.
So that's the way of it. Jumping on the sword, huh?
Did, well, I'm gonna loot him.
Easy, lad. You know me. A good master won't be leaving easy.
What the heck? Just teleport me. Underwood tree, okay. I imagine that's that big tree right by your house. Yeah, I don't know why he was even mentioning about.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
It's like, I had the sword, you have a shovel. Most likely, I would win. Inventory. I know it's not technically a weapon, but is it in here? No. Quest item? Spade, there we go. No. Please don't let me have a dog pet.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Oh, crap.
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant.
Like I just said, I wouldn't run.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah!
No, it's just gonna be one-on-one. That I can maybe do. Ow. I guess this was definitely supposed to happen then.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
And they just trample over me. They already showed the title. Damn, rounds in this. Still don't know how guest starring in a video game works. It's like, it's a video game. You're through the whole thing. You're not really a guest, you're part of the game. I can understand if it was like episodic, but I don't think this is. So pretty. Went right to the chef, see if he can cook me up. You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities than you have now, so its effectiveness is reduced. You can find out exactly. Oh, what's that? Bleeding is specific injury. When bleeding, the wound being it otherwise, you'll bleed out and die. Well, yeah.
Rossz helyen vagy, rossz időben. Elég volt.
Oh, I had a sword all along. Well, that's my dumb fault.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they were done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Yes, both.
How did you manage to save me?
Both good questions.
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Should keep the mystery going. Now she knows everything.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
She's silly.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't
Boy,
be here at all.
I'm tired of being poor.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Yeah, but that's more money I gotta pay. It's not my new home. Because apparently, this guy wants money for everything. I did have a lockpick. Drop in the pot. Drop what in the pot? The keys? Guess I better check the trunk to see if my stuff's in there. And it is. I don't. Yeah, armor. Weapon. And shield. Forgot about the shield part.
Hey, young...
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care
like
of me.
Crap still.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Yeah.
What would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Tell me more.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Good luck to you.
Even though I know it's kind of pointless, but we're just gonna do one hour, so I can save my game. And that way I don't have to do all that dialogue again. What did he give me anyway? The 1 minute will cure light wounds and spell hangover effects. Okay. There's that. Spirits, that's what it was. A strong spirit that will burn away all physical and spiritual woes. Oh, whoops. Gotta get a stupid shovel first. Always looking for shovels, apparently. Ah, there it is. And I think I saw her over here. Let's chit chat with her. Yeah. I think typically, at least for modernness, a spade is usually like the little tiny hand shovel, like a trowel almost. But it also could be just. It could also be that too. I'm not sure. I've always known the big two-handed shovels to be shovels. I've heard of spades, but I've always thought them as like the little little single-handed ones.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
We want to build a wall.
They have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wild tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Okay.
Take care.
I don't know why that Let's Talk Trade is grayed out. I don't think I've ever talked to her. I wonder if that means distance. Get the dead man's ring, but first I need to. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah. No. These guys can see me no problem. I'm just going to scoot by you guys and I'm assuming That was the guy.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go this way, and hopefully I can go this way. Yay. Alright, have fun. How many hours do you got in it, by the way? Nice, okay. That means I have plenty of work ahead of me. That's good.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse,
Have fun,
the
though.
executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Ugh.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Oh boy. Now, definitely. Gotta save it.
I feel quite hungry.
I guess I better eat before I sleep. guessing now he might know that I dug up the body and he might be on the lookout. So I'm assuming.
I'll have you. Fucker! Ow! Bring it. Ow! Yeah! Ow!
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
And now I killed somebody for it. Hey.
God be with you.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I'll see you later.
Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be heard in Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. Real locks, you have to watch out. Try it a few more times if you like. Then good luck with the real thing.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Can you tell me...
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
Would you teach me something about the, milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
God be with you.
How are you, Henry? I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Jeez, ew. Pickpocketing is no joking matter. If you're caught with your fingers in someone else's purse, either by the victim or the witness, they will raise an alarm and you'll be pursued as a thief. In order to rob someone successfully, you first need to sneak up on them unnoticed, and then by holding E, begin pickpocketing. The first step is to grope around inside the purse. By holding E, that's not easy, especially if your victim is on the move. The longer you can grope, the more time you will then have to select what you want. In order to then steal, you have to exceed the minimum time for groping, which you will recognize by the background of the rose changing color from red to green. The amount of time you have left for the second stage of stealing is shown by the number in the middle of the rosette. Keep a close eye on the color of the rosette. When it's light green, your victim has no chance of catching you. But if it starts to get darker and turn red, your chances of getting caught in the act increases. Jeez, Zoe. Here you've dipped your hand into someone's purse, and you have to get it out with the loot before your time is up, and you're caught. Place place where you're stealing. Here's some item you have groped out. You can find out what it is using E. Then by pressing E again, you can steal it. If you're an experienced pickpocket and expert on items, you've fully learned the item expert perk. You can also see the properties of the stolen item. The item you've just stolen the time that remains before you're caught. You're determined how long it is by the time you spent groping. The time you'll lose if you decide to steal the item in question depends mainly on the weight of the item. Jeez Louie. It's a lot.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was
I
for
gotcha.
real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
I got it. That's how it's working.
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
That's pretty cool.
Take care.
Where's she at?
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Ratai?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those Cuman rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard! Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzik. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzik?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzik, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone, and kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. The soldiers escort...
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
It is me. Nobody likes
Alright, so I have J. Get Father Sword back. The good thief. Take the ring. So B. Yikes.
Jesus, not as shallow as it looks.
So what? I can't go? That's it. No, I can't. No, this is what I already got. Oh, that's kind of important. I think this would be a better one. Trader loses patience with you during haggling. You get one more chance to make another offer. Highborn, increase your speech level by +3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have lowborn perks simultaneously. Ugh, that was a tough one to do. I don't know what I would do, so we'll just chill off that one for a little bit. So what do I got as far as weapons then? What's my strength? Oh. Oh wow, that's all I got. This is gonna take forever. I miss having a horse. What the heck was that? Just a lighting glitch? That's how we do it. Okay, so it must be in here. Or not. She's Zoe.
My respects to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
That's not enough.
What about this?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal. Agreed. Now listen up. God be with you.
So, does that mean... That means nothing to me. So, well, actually, let's see. J. Player. What do I got in stealth? Stealth. Hello. Skills. Oh dang! I'm only level freaking 2. Let's do it. Boy, this guy's lazy.
Good health to you.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
Well, I'll think it over. Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught. May the Lord watch over you.
Can I fast travel now, too? Really?
Most vetkapod!
A teremtésig!
Feladom. Elegem van.
Alright, as soon as I get back and save it, I'll call it a night.
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Okay. Alright. Let's call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Whoever did watch. Anyway, bye.